Welcome back, guys, to Elite Podcast. I will be your host, Muhammad Sadam Mengarang. So, today is a very interesting because we're going to talk about creepy and horror stories. Of course, I'm not alone, so I will invite our guests to share our story, what we know about creepy things. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe this channel and like this video. So, I invited our guest, Mufida Julia.
Woo!
So, Mufi, how are you doing?
Good, pretty good.
Okay, nice. So today podcast we're going to talk about relate to horror things. But before we dive down, please introduce yourself. Mufida.
Hi guys. My name is Mufida Julia. I am studying at English Literature in State University of Makassar.
Today's topic is very interesting. We are going to talk about your horror story. I heard that you have a moment of it.
Yes. Basically, it's happened when I go to vacations. So yeah.
Yeah, can you tell us more about it?
Yes, of course. Basically, I'm not the um like have sixth sense or something like that, but when I feel it, I think it was there. So it start when I went to Kendari to visit my father with my friends. By the way, I have been Kendari 2 days before that day, but
Mm,
I want to go back to Makassar, but I should take a ferry, and it's so far from Kendari city, and we have to like go to Kolaka first and then go to North Kolaka. So in our way to Kolaka, the view is only forest, right?
mm-hmm.
Um, yes, I know it's beautiful, but when the night comes, it's literally there are no street lights, and everything becomes so creepy. The only lights from our car lightning and the car in the opposite directions. And so our positions the car is the back. I am with my friends in the back seat of the car, and for the middle seat only one person sit, and there is two space in the middle of the car, and then the front of the car is there is a driver and someone, and that's our positions. And I didn't know what happened in that day because I could think maybe about ghosts, because when the the vibes in the car, there's a lot of, like, it's all forest, it's all dark, all you can think is
Yeah,
creepy things, right, about ghosts.
yeah.
So I felt like I was in a horror movie, and this is the first time I'm going this is my first time doing this trip. So until I saw something that was out of logic, it's like my fears were rising. And our car, it is so dark, so you cannot see anything, but when the lights came from the opposite of our car direction, it is light into our car, and I saw something so freaky. And I think, I don't know if it is a ghost, but I saw a man who sat in the middle of the seat, looking at me at the very cursed and pale face. After the light from all the car in the opposite direction is gone, everything is dark, and I didn't see anything. That's so very creepy, and I thought that the when this man staring at me in the middle of the car like this, so the face is very pale, but the face is very not really, it's like crushed, like there is no blood but pale. And it's very creepy for me. I'm not screaming or something, but I'm just like she's just, and the man is looking at me right into my eyes, like we were staring at each other. So we were like a awkward moment, like that. So after all the lights gone, the man is gone too.
Cool. So we will ask more about horror things with you. But let's see some of our friend horror story. Check it out.
I know someone that can see ghosts. Um, she is always uh, tell me something, tell me a story about ghosts that she can see or she met, and then I always ask her what type of ghost you scared the most, and she will answer it with the one with the human head, but uh, her their whole body is like a cow or maybe horse or maybe something like that animals. And why she said that it was the creepiest things that she.
Maybe I can share you to a story, but just only me, maybe to find you like a ghost, because so this is my story because at 12 on o'clock, a late night, I'm enjoying, while I sleeping, I'm enjoying to sleep, but after 12 o'clock at late night, uh, I find to see someone or something like, but I don't know what who is that. Like, so for to like maybe something like ghost or not. I want to must be now, must be fine about the what is to uh like Indonesia was siapa yang mengganggu like that. Yeah, siapa yang mengganggu.
So what do you think about it, Mufi?
Actually, some of people didn't want to know about ghosts or spiritually things, but sometimes you cannot deny everything, right? It's like
Yes.
it's like it was there. It is actually up to someone's themselves want to believe it or not. But there are some of fact that I hear. So basically, I always watch about like investigations about ghosts. Like one of
Mhm.
in YouTube is Journal Risa and Kisah Tanah Jawa and etc. So that is become quiet. It's become good evidential for us that ghosts exist.
Mm.
And some other facts that I know is that they living, especially for kuntilanak, we said in Indonesia, especially kuntilanak live in like tree bamboo.
Yeah, yeah, I know that
Tree bamboo.
story.
Yes, yes. Every like journalists always mention it. If there is a bamboo or tree of bamboo over there, so there is 100% kuntilanak in there. Yeah, that's my story for today about horror and creepy things out there.
Yeah. So maybe that's it for today's podcast. We really hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much, Mufi, for the information. I am very sorry if we cannot meet and
Yes,
using Zoom because
yes,
the situation pandemic is still happening. That is why we should prevent our healthy, of course.
yes.
Uh, so see you guys on another Elite podcast. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.
Bye.